Guys, it is time for an important update. So far, we have seen a beautiful bounce from our USDT dominance past resistance that now potentially turned into support, and we only have approximately 36 hours left till this the weekly candle closes. And I have to tell you guys, if this weekly candle closes like this on the USDT dominance, we might see a bearish week for Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies. So let's take a look at the smaller time frames and find out, do we have any chances left to actually reverse strongly with Bitcoin within the next 36 hours to push the weekly candle at least within this resistance area that now potentially turns into support on the USDT dominance. For sure, we will take a look at the liquidation heat map at the S&P 500. How did it close out the last week? And we will take a quick look at the total cryptocurrency market cap excluding Bitcoin. Do we have any signs that there is more risk taking in the markets currently once again, which would definitely speak for a little bit more confidence with cryptocurrency investors, which will lead in a better performance for Bitcoin at the end of the day as well. As always, make sure to smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And if you want to join our free Discord community, make sure you check out the first link in the video description. It's completely for free. You just go to the website, you connect your Discord account, and that's already it. You just need to connect your Discord account if you want to take part in our big leaderboard prizes. As you guys know, we have over $20,000 in monthly prizes for leaderboards. Depending on what exchange you're trading on, you can select different ones. But if you only want to join the Discord, do not make use of like reduced fees and all this kind of stuff. You just click on join server and boom, that's already it. Connect Discord, join server, you are part of it. We are also soon releasing the Academy. I recorded a lot of videos in the last couple of weeks to make you guys understand a little bit more on how I take my decisions. Like this, you will not be dependent anymore on watching my videos, but you can actually start making your own decisions, as many people in the community out there already do. And as said, guys, if you want to take part in the over $20,000 in leaderboard prizes, we also have lucky draws. So no matter if you're a high volume trader or not, there's just a random chance of you getting $100, $200 in random rewards dropped to your account. You just do the onboarding, you just select the exchange you want to use. You also get reduced fees, as you can see with most of them, which will also lead to you being more profitable, and you support me by that and the community, the people that are running the community. So thank you very much for that, and for you it's just benefits. But now let's jump into the charts, guys. As you already know, we wanted to see the USDT dominance resistance not to be confirmed as support. We wanted to see that Bitcoin breaks it to the downside once again. This didn't happen yet. We saw a beautiful pump, at least for people that are short right now, in the last 2 days. And for now, I have to tell you, it is not looking all too bad still, as we haven't seen a higher high on the daily time frame for the USDT dominance. It will only get problematic once we start taking out these highs with daily candle closes. This will be then the time where we actually need to expect Bitcoin to most likely even reach a lower low on the bigger time frames like the weekly, and going below the $76,000 level where we had our last correction low in the last few weeks. So this is not confirmed yet, which is great, but you are probably asking yourself, is there anything else we can keep an eye on? Yes, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, on the liquidation heat map, looking at if there's any interesting price levels for the market makers currently, the liquidation heat map is not looking all too scary. We don't have any very strong levels of liquidations being available for grabs for the big exchanges / the big market makers. And the only thing that we can see that there is definitely a little bit more long liquidations and stop orders pretty much going with that as well, forming below the $81,000 level, which is our old low. So we can see there's a bigger amount of liquidation orders actually stacking up here. So for the market makers, if this continues in the next couple of days, it might be definitely more interesting to have at least a small wick into the low $80,000, so $81,000 and below, or the high 70,000, so above $79,000. This might get interesting for market makers, so we can take a look at this over the next couple of days a little bit. If it gets more extreme and more orders are stacking here, the likelihood of us seeing a manipulative move to this to the downside will increase quite dramatically. In general, for the market currently, I mean, S&P 500, as you guys know, we need to take a look at this all the time nowadays, just because there is since the Bitcoin ETFs are so big and so commonly used, there is a huge correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500. If we don't have any exceptional move for Bitcoin where we are going down super fast or up super fast, the price is actually almost always moving just with the S&P 500. And for now, the S&P 500 is not showing us all too bullish signs. I mean, we broke out of this massive bull reversal pattern pretty much to the downside. We are now forming a small rising wedge that we are also breaking to the downside, or we already broke to the downside. It did not get confirmed yet, which is quite nice, but it doesn't mean all too much. As long as the S&P cannot take out these lows here again, chart-wise, we will have a hard time also for moving up with Bitcoin significantly. So we will definitely need to take out these highs within the next week, and that we were not able to do it with this last weekly candle close is not the best sign, definitely. How this weekly candle closed, that we were not able to push back above these lows here pretty much, and we didn't really close above these old highs here as well on the weekly. This is really a weekly candle that is still indecision, so this is not signaling us that the general market, with all the tariffs that are currently coming from Donald Trump's administration or himself, I mean, yeah, this is still causing a massive amount of uncertainty in the markets, and we can see this definitely also in these last two weekly candle closes here in the S&P. So there's not much hope that the general market will help Bitcoin to reverse aggressively within the next week as well for now. Now let's take a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap and Bitcoin. I mean, at the end of the day, both of them are in a rising channel that for both of them was broken to the downside. The breakout to the downside was not confirmed yet. We will talk about this in a second. But sadly, we also don't see that, for example, the total cryptocurrency market cap excluding Bitcoin, which are at the end of the day the altcoins, are right now seeing any specific performance. So we are not seeing that Bitcoin broke to the downside, yes, but the altcoins, for example, stayed within their channel. This would have been a sign that the altcoins right now are gaining strength against Bitcoin, and that we are seeing that there's more confidence in the entire cryptocurrency market again, which is always a good sign, and which most of the time is also a sign for Bitcoin to have a strong reversal soon. If people are ready to take the risk to go into smaller assets besides Bitcoin, it most of the time means that they are also feeling more confident about Bitcoin going up, and we see more people holding on to their Bitcoin or new people buying in. So what we definitely need to see pretty much is Bitcoin breaking back into this channel over the next 36 hours till the end of the weekend. Otherwise, we have pretty much 0% chance of the USDT dominance closing bearish, which is always the opposite, right, guys? If the USDT dominance moves up, cryptocurrency market moves down. If USDT dominance moves down, cryptocurrency market moves up. So we don't have a high likelihood if Bitcoin doesn't manage to move up above these price levels. I will tell you in a second. We will have a very low percentage probability of the USDT dominance also having a nice bearish close till the end of this week. It's looking a lot more like there's a higher likelihood currently that the USDT dominance will actually close bullish, right, which is bearish for the cryptocurrency market. So what we need to see is that Bitcoin gets above this upward sloping resistance once again, which is currently pretty much, if we take a few more hours to get there, the $85,000 level, the $58,000 level, sorry, the $58,000 level. We need to get above this price level, otherwise we won't have any chance actually of closing the USDT dominance bearish, and this will definitely lead to a bearish start into the next week. What we definitely don't want to see, which would be a bearish confirmation, is a break below the $38,500 level. If we close below that, as you guys know, we would confirm the breakout. We broke to the downside, we retested the past resistance as support, and now we broke below the old low point, which means there's no buy interest anymore for this price level, which then confirms the breakout out of this upwards moving channel as well, which would then act as a kind of bear flag, a bearish continuation pattern, and we need to expect Bitcoin then to quite rapidly actually fall into the direction of the more interesting liquidation levels below the $81,000 level right now. And as long as this is not confirmed, we just take a look at both of these price levels, guys, and we wait for a decision, because it doesn't make sense to speculate on a decision before it happens. And this is already it, guys. As you guys know, we are always keeping it very simple. We are not overcomplicating things. If you're overcomplicating things, you will get confused by too many insights, and you will most of the time close your trade too early or close your trade too late, just because you are seeing more and more things that are either contradicting your original narrative that have probably been correct, or you are seeing more and more things that are just supporting your narrative because you are just looking one-sided into the charts. So just keep it simple. That's always the best to do. And for now, guys, as always, subscribe, activate the bell, smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe. As I already said, activate the bell, and join our free Discord community if you want to make use of sharing your information with others. It's completely for free. As I said, you go to cryptotradeshub.com. It's in the video description or below. You connect your Discord on the website, then you can click on join server. Then you have full access to the Discord server. You don't need to get verified. You don't need to sign up to any exchange. It's really just a free Discord community. But for all the people that want to have a little bit more, they can actually verify. They can take part in our over $20,000 in leaderboard prizes, in our lucky draws that we are doing, and they will also have access to the academy. So if you want to make use of all these benefits, which will just make you actually a more profitable trader at the end of the day, and you are supporting me and the community by it, just go here to add exchange, select the exchange you want to use to trade with, make a few nice leaderboard prizes each month, get some nice deposit bonuses, and especially get these 20% in reduced fees, guys. This is highly important. Having reduced fees makes a huge difference when trading. I promise you that you will I mean, most of the time people are closing their trades with a stop loss in the profit, right? Very slightly in a profit. A lot of trades are not successful, but you are able to close them in at least a profit. And if you are then making 20% more profit every time you're closing them, or if your stop loss is a little bit above your entry, you are losing 20% less. This makes a big, big difference over time, and especially with bigger trades that some people are doing out there potentially. But now, guys, we're going to see us in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, activate the bell. See you soon. Bye-bye.